Shabbat Shalom, my peoples, my brothers, my sisters, my friends, my family that's starting to listen to the word, that's trying to get their life right. We all trying to do the right thing. Y'all bear with me. I got to send this live out because my brother and sisters didn't want to come through and they want to support. So just bear with it, brother. But again, just Shabbat Shalom to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I just want to say a few things before we get started. We are in Exodus chapter 22, so y'all can go ahead and open up your books to that. So y'all will be well prepared. But this ain't no easy task. Like it's a lot of things that I could be out doing, that we as a people could be out doing, but yet still we up here and being used by the Most High to do what he's called me to do, and to show y'all on a large scale, to get your households in order just the same. So I pray that it all works out for everybody, that you open up your book and don't just be talking about it, be about it, man. Because this ain't no game. This ain't for play. This for real, for real. I sit up here every single day, majority of the time throughout the week, about 7, 8, well, let's just say on the average, 8 to about 16 hours a day. Sitting up here teaching, also listening and being a student as well, letting the brothers and sisters come over here and voice what the Most High has put on their heart, or, what the Ruach is revealing to them. Because I don't know everything. Yeah, my name might be Pastor Knowledge. It just stands for Pastor Knowledge. I just pass the knowledge. I ain't trying to keep it to myself. That's why the name is Pass the Knowledge. I'm going to pass the knowledge to you so you can get your family right, so you can do the right thing, so you can get on the right track, so the fathers will go back to doing what they supposed to do. Like the scriptures say, I will turn the hearts of the children back to the fathers, and the hearts of the fathers back to the children. That's what we doing. That's what we stepping into. That's what I have done. It turned my heart to my children, and my children back to me. And it's all working out. And it'll work out for you too. Just try it. But I could be out doing, whatever I want to. But this right here, and I'm being honest with you, I could. I would rather be out doing that. But because I want to please my Heavenly Father, and I'm telling y'all the same thing, I would rather be doing this, because this is where the Most High gets all the glory for everything that he has given me. I have no reason to go out and sin against him and lead other people astray. I have no reason to go out and make music to lead people astray. I have no reason to go out and tell my children to become NBA, football, NFL players, or track stars, or actors or actresses. Why? Because I know the truth behind the matter. Y'all need to know the truth. It's a recruiting thing. You ain't getting paid for nothing when you're doing it, when you're in middle or elementary, middle school, high school. Well, they trying to make it that way. But most of the time, all you get is one little gold medal, little shiny gold medal, or a trophy or something. So we raising our children up in the nurture and the admonition of the Most High, Adonai, Yahuwah. That's why our children ain't following this stuff. But we got folks in our lives, or try to come into their lives, that will tell them, look, they trying to manipulate y'all. They trying to control y'all. They forcing this stuff down your throat. No, we ain't forcing nothing down their throat. We're showing it to them. We're being that example to them. We're telling them as well, be the example. Be the change that the people need to see. Be the change that your peers need to see. Be the change that this world needs to see. Well, let's get into this word. If you disobey the laws of the Most High, you will pay. Shout out to the Queen for the prompt today. Bars. Now I got my Sefer, y'all. Y'all remember last week I had a good old Bible and the pages was ripping out. Shoot, now we got the Sefer. The Most High blessed me with a nice book from a great family. And I'm telling you, these people that invested in me and my family, they are going to be blessed because of what they did for us. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. So anybody that's cursing us, there's a curse upon you. Anybody that's blessing us, and we ain't asking for no money and things like that, but that the Most High put something on your heart to bless us with, guess what? You will be blessed. You will be blessed for what you do. You'll either be blessed from us or you'll be blessed from the Most High, or both. Exodus chapter 22. If a man shall steal an ox or sheep or unalive it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. You see how much he had to give for stealing? They say the law is done away with. No, the law ain't done away with. The only law that's done away with, we all know, is what? The law of sacrifice. But these laws, we should still be using these instead of unaliving folks. Instead of popping folks just because they took something from you. No, they should repay you. Right. They took one thing, they got to give you 4 things.
Well, I think the reason that they say that the law is done away with is because they've been breaking the law for so long. They just don't want to they don't want to follow it anymore. That's
us as a people. That's everybody. He shall restore 5 oxen for 1 ox and 4 sheep for 1 sheep. They take something away from you. Now they got to restore you back 5 oxen for 1 ox, 4 sheep for just stealing 1 sheep. I bet you won't steal nothing no more.
Double for your trouble.
Double, triple, quadruple, all of that for your trouble. If a thief is found breaking in and be smitten, that he unalives or pass away, there shall no blood be shed for him. He was breaking into somebody's house. If he lost his life, then there should be no what? There should be no shed blood for him. Why? Because he was breaking the law. And he lost his life from doing what? Breaking the law. But what do? Oh, that was my brother. Or that was my, well, mainly it's always men for some reason. But that was my brother. I got to avenge him. And he was breaking the law. Now you're going to go and avenge somebody and take somebody else for him breaking the law? Make it make sense. And it's because our people don't know the law. If the sun has risen upon him, there shall be bloodshed for him. For he should make full restitution if he has nothing. Then he shall be sold for his theft, for his thievery. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. Like baby said, double for your trouble. That's if he don't get unalive. But if he still alive, then it's some repayment that got to be done. And if he be caught with the things that he has stolen, yes, return those things, but now you got to give back double for what you stole. Yeah. Did it say that he went to jail?
No.
Did it say that he went to the judge and he got found innocent or guilty?
No.
That he had to pay restitution fees? Did it say anything like that? It said no. You pay double for your trouble. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, or best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution? If fire breaks out and catches in thorns, so that the stacks of grain, or the standing grain, or the field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. Because we know fires don't just happen out of nowhere unless it done got struck by something. Right. But flicking of your cigarettes and whatever it is that you throw out the window, you caused that fire. You should be the one that have to pay for everything that got burnt up in that field. So maybe you should stop smoking. Maybe you should stop littering. Maybe you should stop flicking stuff off to the side. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to guard, and it be stolen out of a man's house, if the thief be bound, let him pay double. If you catch the thief that stole, that was at your door trying to steal your mail or steal your packages, then what does it say? Snatch him up. If the thief be found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges to see whether he have put his hands unto his neighbor's goods. Catch him. Bring him in. Hey, this sucker right here was stealing in my house. Don't beat him up, though. I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all know how we get. You been stealing my stuff. I'm finna knock you out. I'm finna beat you down. I'm finna let everybody know.
Right.
But if the thief be found, he must do what? Somebody tell me. He must pay double.
Double.
Oh, yeah. Twice.
Now, we know these thieves nowadays, they ain't got no money. How they gonna pay double?
Right.
They stealing because they ain't got nothing. You gonna have to come work for me. You gonna have to work to pay back everything that you stole or what you was trying to steal and you got caught in. Maybe I can give you a job. Pay back double. I can help you out. Get you on your feet. Get you to stop stealing and work for a living.
That's it.
For all manner of transgression, whether it be for an ox or for an ass or for a sheep or for raiment. Raiment is clothes. Or for any manner of lost thing which another one challenges to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. Bring it before the judge. You better bring your receipts.
Right.
Have your receipts so they can't say, it is mine. No, you got your receipts. You know what you didn't pay for. Keep your receipts. Don't throw them in the trash no more. Keep them, because you know folks out here, they want to take your stuff.
Yeah, keep your receipts.
If a man delivers unto his neighbor an ass or an ox or a sheep or any beast to guard, and it be unalive and pass away, or be hurt or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of Yahuwah the Father be between them both, that he has not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. So that's like somebody brings something to you. They didn't, hey, I want you to watch my pet. I want you to look after my children, whatever it is. And then either they pass away or they get hurt. You got to prove that thing. You got to go before the judge. It says, make an oath between Yahuwah, between them both, that he has not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods. He did not take his neighbor's goods. He did not hurt it because he gave it to him. You got to, hey, there's some evidence. There's some things that you got to look at. Because when I brought it to you, it was alive. What is that? When I brought it to you, it was alive. When I brought my children over, they were living. They weren't hurt. They weren't drunk. They weren't high. It was, all this stuff.
Right.
Now what's going on with them? We got to find out what the problem is. And the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. And if it is stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it is torn in pieces, then let him bring it for a witness, and he shall make, and shall not make good that which was torn. If I brought it to you and it wasn't torn, then you got to make good of what wasn't torn. You got to, hey, just repay. Go out and buy. Don't get no attitude. When I brought it to you, it was all good. Now, I know you can't replace no children, okay? I know you can't do that. But I'm talking about everything else, a dog, a cat, an ox, an ass, a sheep, whatever it is. If I brought it to you and it didn't got hurt, hey, I'm going to need you to repay that back. I'm going to need you to make it good. So we all good. And if a man borrows, verse 14, y'all, and if a man borrows aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or pass away, the owner thereof, being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. If he be a higher thing, if it be a higher thing, it came for his hire. If it was hired for him, it's like you go on the job or you get something. If it was given to you and it was a hire, now it's in my possession. It's mine. And if a man entices a maid that is not betrothed, oh Lord, oh shoot, we got to go into this. Whew. If a man entices a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, that means sleep with her, he shall surely endow her to be his what? Woman. If her father utterly refuses to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Now I'm going to go back. If a man entices a maid that is not betrothed, that ain't lost her virginity, and he lies with her, he shall surely endow her to be his woman, to be his wife. But if a father utterly refuses to give her unto him, no, you can't have my daughter. You can't keep her. That's mine. He shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. You got to pay for that. You shall not suffer a witch to live. Baby says this all the time. You shall not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lies with a beast shall surely be put to unalivement. Anybody out here sleeping with beasts? You shall be put to unalivement. What's a beast? Anybody want to elaborate on that?
Like a
Any
creature?
Animals. That's nasty. That's the bestiality.
Yeah.
Unalivement. These people that got this corn industry going on and got you looking at women and men sleeping with animals, horses and donkeys and all other type of things, supposed to be put to unalivement, but they don't want to do that nowadays. And witches, y'all ain't even supposed to be living. Warlocks, y'all ain't even supposed to be living. Y'all supposed to be put to unalivement. Why? Because you will lead other people astray. You will lead other people into stuff that they ain't supposed to be into. People that into this bestiality stuff. You will lead other people into stuff that they ain't supposed to be into. This is why you're supposed to be taken off the map. He that sacrifices unto any Elohim, save Yahuwah only, he shall be utterly destroyed. Anybody that puts a sacrifice to any Elohim that is not Yahuwah, the Father, Abba Father, you shall be destroyed. Do y'all see that it's a lot of people finna be destroyed here pretty soon? Because the word is coming out. I'm telling y'all, this is the reason the enemy don't want the word to come out. Because the Most High is going to start doing exactly what his words say. We ain't going to have to do nothing. He going to start shutting them down. Ever heard of diseases?
Oh, yeah.
Pains inside and stuff? I'm putting you in, I will suffer not a witch to live anymore. Thank you, Father, for shutting all the witches and the warlocks down. Thank you for shutting all the people that's out here sleeping with beasts down. Thank you for taking them out. You shall neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for you were strangers in a land of Mitzrayim or Egypt. You shall neither vex a stranger nor oppress them, overpower them, nor do the things to them that was done to you or that was done to your ancestors. Don't bring hurt to them. Don't bring harm to them. Don't put them in a place where they ain't supposed to be. Don't hurt their children. Don't grape their women. You shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. That's what they do today. Now we talk about Yasharel. Yasharel, look, we don't need to afflict any widow or any fatherless child like this beast system that we got today. Or these celebrities, because they afflict the widow and the fatherless child. If you afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry.
Come on.
Just like he heard our cry, he said, I will surely hear their cry. And don't you know if you hear their cry, he finna get you next. Vengeance is mine, and I shall repay. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will unalive you with the sword. And your women shall be widows, and your children fatherless. These are our instructions. These are our laws, our statutes that he's given to Yasharel, Israel. Because this is letting you know, when you get on top, don't do what the heathens did to you. Don't hurt the fatherless children. Don't hurt the widows. Don't bring no hurt or harm towards them. Because when I hear them, he said, I will wax hot.
Come on.
I shall wax hot, and I will unalive you with the sword. When he said I will wax hot, I'm pissed off. I'm mad. And now I got to take you out with the sword too. If you lend money to any of my people that is poor by you, and you shall not be to him as a user, neither shall you lay upon him usury. If you at all take your neighbor's raiment to pledge, you shall deliver it unto him before the sun goes down.
Come on.
Stop stealing stuff from folks. Y'all know the people that we got right now, they take from people and they don't never give them back what's rightfully theirs.
And add more.
Say it again, baby.
Add more, like interest.
Yeah, they add interest to it. Oh, now I got it. Now you got to pay me more just for me to give it back to you. No, it's rightfully mine. You owe me, not me owe you. Let me read that one more time. If you lend money to any of my people that is poor by you, you shall not be to him as a user, neither shall you lay upon him usury. If you lend money to them like they lend money to us today, what do they tell us you got to do? They add interest to it. They add interest to all of it. The Most High says that's not supposed to go down. If you lend to somebody, don't lend to them, lend to the poor people, and then put bonuses on stuff for them to pay you back.
Right.
And don't even lay upon them usury. I'm using you, but I want that back in interest. Hey, you got that. The Most High supplied me. You straight. I don't need nothing back from you. I'm good. And if you take your neighbor's raiment, your neighbor's clothes, to pledge, you shall deliver it unto him before the sun goes down. Give it back to him. Don't be trying to keep stuff from him. Oh, it's mine now. Y'all know how people be borrowing stuff. They borrow stuff and they'll never give it back. Give it back to him before the sun goes down. After you done use that thing,
Right.
go give it back to him.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Before the sun goes down. Because you know when the sun goes down, that's when people start forgetting. Oh, I'm supposed to get that back. I done forgotten, and in 3 months then went by, and you ain't gave them their stuff back. You the owner of it now.
You didn't put it in your closet. Now it's yours.
For that is his covering only. It is his raiment for his skin. That was their covering. That's what they needed. Give it back to them. That's their raiment. That's their covering for their skin. Wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass when he cries unto me that I will hear, for I am gracious.
Come on.
If they start crying out to the Most High because you took some from them and didn't give it back, don't you know that he says, I will hear they cry? And if he hear they cry, what does he usually do? Start poking stuff. Chop, chop.
He gonna revenge.
You shall not revile Elohim, nor curse the ruler of your people. Don't make the Most High mad, Jer. Don't tick the Most High off, or as they say, piss the Most High off. It does say piss in the word, so I can say it. Don't trip. Don't tick him off, nor curse the ruler of your people. Don't curse Moses. Don't be talking against him. Don't be talking against the ruler of your people. I put them in play. I didn't make no mistake. Because if you cursing the ruler of your people, that means you cursing the Most High. You shall not delay offering the first of your ripe fruits and of your liquors. The firstborn of your son shall you give unto me. Likewise you shall do with your oxen and with your sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam. On the 8th day you shall give it to me. Now when he say give it to me, circumcise. Or to these animals, yes, unalive, but not your children. Okay. Circumcise after the 8th day, okay? Give it back to him. That's a covenant. And you shall be holy unto me. Neither shall you eat any flesh that is torn of beasts. In the field you shall cast it to the dogs.
Give it to the dog.
You shall be holy unto me. Neither shall you eat any flesh that is torn of the beast in the field. That is eaten of the beast in the field. You shall not eat any of it. You shall throw it to who? The dogs. Let the dogs eat it.
Yeah. Give them the scrap.
But you're going to be a holy people unto him. Yeah, give them the scraps. And that was chapter 22. We'll be diving in 23 in a minute, but baby's about to read the Message Bible while I take a drink.
Exodus 22, verse 1. If someone steals an ox or a lamb and slaughters or sells it, The thief must pay 5 cattle in place of the ox and 4 sheep in place of the lamb. If the thief is caught while breaking in and is hit hard and is unalive, there is no blood guilt. But if it happens after daybreak, there is blood guilt. A thief must make full restitution for what is stolen. The thief who is unable to pay is to be sold for his thievery. If you're caught red-handed with the stolen goods, or the ox or donkey or lamb is still alive, the thief pays back double. If someone grazes livestock in a field or vineyard, but lets them loose so they are grazed in someone else's field, restitution must be made from the best of the owner's field or vineyard.
What is grazed? Like they get hurt?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
If they're loose and something happens to them.
They're just running free? Okay.
If fire breaks out and spreads to the brush so that the sheaves of grain or the standing grain or even a whole field is burnt up, whoever started the fire must pay for the damages done. If someone gives a neighbor money or things for safekeeping and they are stolen from the neighbor's house, the thief, if caught, must pay back double. If the thief is not caught, the owner must be brought before God to determine whether the owner was the one who took the neighbor's goods.
Hold on. You must be brought before the Most High
So like
to do what now?
Brought before
To determine
whether the owner was the one who took the neighbor's goods or not.
whether the owner was the one who took the neighbor's goods or not. So you pretty much got to go back and say, I didn't take nothing. I didn't take nothing back. I gave it to them.
Yep.
But you got to go before the Most High, not before the judge that they put out there.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, they've been using us and doing some strange things. They know that we don't know these laws, that we don't know these things. And this is why I say, stop calling the laws. Start taking it, going back to the Most High's laws. Forget calling the police.
Right.
Go ahead, baby.
In all cases of stolen goods, whether oxen, donkeys, sheep, clothing, anything in fact missing of which someone says, that's mine, both parties must come before the judges. The one the judges pronounce guilty must pay double to the other. If someone gives a donkey or ox or lamb or any kind of animal to another for safekeeping, and it's unalive or is injured or lost, and there is no witness, an oath before God must be made between them to decide whether one has laid hands on the property of the other.
Oh, wow.
The owner must accept this and no damages are assessed. But if it turns out it was stolen, the owner must be compensated. If it has been torn by wild beasts, the torn animal must be brought in as evidence. No damages have to be paid.
What? So if hold on, wait a minute. You telling me that the animal that did whatever it did, that tore the stuff to shreds, you're supposed to bring it before the judge. Judge, this is the one responsible. And then what happens? Nobody is charged?
Yeah, if it has been torn by wild beasts, the torn animal must be brought in as evidence, and no damages have to be paid.
Wow. That means you got to go out there and catch the sucker that did all of this.
Pick them up and bring them before.
Now, some of y'all, I know like me, if it's a snake, it got it. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't breaking it before. I'll tell you right now, if it's a bear, I don't know. It's just a lot of things that when it comes to me, hey, shoot.
You ain't messing with it.
I ain't messing with it. You know what? You got it. Ain't nobody got to get paid about nothing. We just gonna let it be. Go ahead, baby.
If someone borrows an animal from a neighbor and it gets injured or unalive while the owner is not present, he must pay for it. But if the owner was with it, he doesn't have to pay. If the animal was hired, the payment covers the loss. If a man seduces a virgin who is not engaged to be married and sleeps with her, he must pay the marriage price and marry her. If her father absolutely refuses to give her away, the man must still pay the marriage price for virgins. Don't let a sorceress live. Anyone who has sex with an animal gets the unalive penalty.
Don't let a witch live.
Anyone who sacrifices to a god other than the one true living God alone must be put to death. Don't abuse or take advantage of strangers, because you remember when you were strangers in Egypt. Don't mistreat widows or orphans. If you do, and they cry out to me, you could be sure I'll take them most seriously. I'll show my anger and come raging among you with the sword, and your wives will end up widows, and your children will end up orphans.
Can you stop right there? Do y'all know who he's talking to?
Oh, yeah.
He's talking to the head of household. He's talking to the men. He's talking to the leaders. This ain't to everybody. This is to the men. This is why we need to get back in charge and do what the Most High called us to do. Because if we do something wrong to the fatherless and to the widows, he says, I will make your wives and your children fatherless and widows.
It's gonna boomerang right back.
What you did to them, I'm going to do to you. See, I ain't done it to them yet.
Right.
But when I do, just know what I did it for. Because now you going to have to be the ones that watch over those fatherless children and those widows and take them in and help them out.
Hello.
Teach them the right way of things. Because they're going to need a support. They're going to need a foundation to stand on. My bad, baby. Go ahead.
Are you good? If you lend money to my people, to any of the down and out among you, don't come down hard on them and gouge them with interest. If you take your neighbor's coat as security, give it back before nightfall. It may be your neighbor's only covering. What else does a person have to sleep in? And if I hear the neighbor crying out from the cold, I'll step in. I'm compassionate.
Oh, I'm cold. They ain't brought back my coat, my cover, my jacket, or nothing. Look, they hear that? The Most High said, if I hear that, I'm going to step in. So you better make sure you return it back before the sun go down. That means that you don't need to have your tail out at sundown. Go ahead, baby.
Don't curse God and don't damn your leaders. Don't be stingy as your wine vats fill up. Dedicate your firstborn sons to me. The same with your cattle and sheep. They are to stay for 7 days with their mother. Then give them to me. Be holy for my sake. Don't eat mutilated flesh you find in the fields. Throw it to the dogs.
Hold on. Go back to the part where he said, and don't curse your leaders. Yes, because y'all always attacking us men, talking about, ooh, every man is a dog. Ooh, I can't stand that nigga. Oh, I don't like them. They ain't no real leaders. What did the word just say?
Don't curse God and don't damn your leaders.
Don't damn your leaders. Don't curse your leader. Don't curse your head. Because when you curse your head, you cursing the Most High.
For real. Say it again, say that
When you
again.
curse your head, you cursing the Most High. You cursing Adonai. You cursing Elohim. Yahuwah.
That's deep.
You better be respectful to the one that the Most High put there for you and to take care of you and to protect you.
Yep, your protector. Say it.
That's your covering.
Your covering. Yep, that's what you used to say.
Right.
Your covering.
That's your covering.
On the same page, because I was thinking that your covering.
The birds of a feather flock together. Chapter 23, y'all ready?
We ready.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, sharing the live, reposting that joint. I appreciate everybody. And it will be on YouTube. You shall not raise a false report. Don't lie on nobody.
Say it.
Put not your hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Don't even get with the unrighteous to be a witness with them. That means don't be teaming up with your friends that be lying on folks, conniving in them, coming up against them. Let me read it one more time. You shall not raise a false report. Don't be no liar.
Period.
Don't be believing what everybody say just because now this person is on top or this person is the one that everybody want to talk about. Don't join that crew. You shall not follow a multitude to do. There it is right there.
For real.
You shall not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shall you speak in a cause to decline after many to pervert judgment. Don't be coming up against folks. Don't be following the crowd. You know how they say, if everybody jump off the cliff, you gonna jump off. Don't be following them. Don't be listening to what they talking about. That person that they talking about, listen, I know we talk about feelings all the time, but they got feelings. Neither shall you countenance a poor man in his cause. Don't be looking at them and their cause and what's going on with them. You don't know what's going on. Don't be talking down about them. Don't be talking about no poor people. You don't know their situation. I remember when I was that poor man. I can give y'all a testimony. I was that poor man. And I couldn't talk about another poor person because I was poor myself. But when I see poor people out there, I'm not talking about them because I used to be where they was at.
Exactly. Even when you get on your feet, don't be looking down on folks because you got to remember you was once there.
Exactly. And that's why, baby, I already know. I get him the last couple of change out my pocket.
Yes.
I give him shoes off my feet, a shirt off my back, a jacket, whatever it is. I come all the way back to the house. And I'm just giving y'all a testimony. I come all the way back to the house and give him clothes that I don't even wear no more.
Yeah. Shoes. Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to be out on that street. I know what it's like to sleep on that concrete.
It ain't no joke.
I know what it's like to sit outside of a shelter and then you can't even get in.
Come on, say it, baby.
If you meet your enemy's ox or his ass going astray, you shall surely bring it back to him again. If you see somebody's dog, somebody's cat, somebody's animal, somebody's livestock going astray, you're supposed to take it back to them. You ain't supposed to say finders, keepers, losers, weepers. You're supposed to take it back to them. If you see the ass of him that hates you lying under his burden and would forbear to help him, you shall surely help with them or with him. You shall not pervert judgment of your poor and his cause. Keep far from false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay you not, for I will not justify the wicked. Police. Hold on, let me stop right there. Don't be unaliving folks. And when I say not just police, even the people that be out there that's doing it right now, unaliving poor folks just because they out there beating them up and all that stuff. The Most High says, hey, listen, let me read it one more time about the wicked. For I will not justify the wicked. There is no justification for the wicked. And that's no means to go out there and beat somebody up just because they poor or because they on the street. Because I promise you, if it was me, boy, we finna tussle. I don't care how many y'all it is. I don't know what problem you got with me. I ain't doing nothing to nobody. I ain't hurting nobody. But there is no justification for the wicked. But there, in this world that we live in, we see is justification for wicked cops, wicked judges, wicked lawyers, wicked people. They get justification. But to the ones that should get justification, we don't get nothing. But don't join up with them. Stop joining in with that crew of people. Don't y'all know that it's always a bounty against certain people? Ain't nobody joining up to do the right thing. They joining up and becoming a part of the problem.
This is deep.
And you shall take no gift, for the gift blinds the wise and perverts the words of the righteous. I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to give you some money just for the job that you did.
Come on.
I'm going to give you some money for talking about that girl. I'm going to give you some money for getting on that live and leading people astray.
Yes.
This blinds who? Who does it blind? It blinds the wise. They don't understand. How the heck is they getting blessed for leading us astray? Because many of them don't even know they being led astray. Many of them don't know we done joined in, and this is why we doing the same things that they doing today. I couldn't become no cop. I couldn't become no FBI agent. I couldn't become no CIA. Or any of them alphabet officers today. Bars. Because I know what it's for. First of all, y'all done gave people the stuff that y'all locking them up for. Y'all done gave it to them. Y'all done put it in their hoods. Y'all done put it in the alleyways. Then they done picked up the pew-pews, and now they unaliving one another, and y'all the ones that celebrating. Look at what them niggas done did. Now we can lock them up. And we can make money off of them. Gang, gang. That's your real gang, gang.
Right, for real. They the gang, gang.
Also, you shall not oppress a stranger. For you know the heart of a stranger. Why do we know the heart of a stranger? Can y'all answer that? Because we strangers in a foreign land. So we know the heart of a stranger.
You know it well.
We know what goes on with strangers that don't belong.
Come on.
So when we get the strangers and we on our own, we ain't supposed to do them wrong. Bars. Don't oppress them. Seeing you were strangers in the land of Mitzrayim. That's in the that same verse. You was in the strange land, and where? Mitzrayim, Egypt.
Yeah.
So now when you get on top, and you will come to that point, you ain't supposed to do to them what they did to you. You ain't supposed to turn them into slaves. You ain't supposed to turn them away from keeping the Sabbath day. You're supposed to teach them the right way. And 6 years you shall sow your land and shall gather in fruits thereof. What did he tell us to do when we get all this? 6 years you shall do what in your land? Gather up everything. Don't this kind of sound just like Joseph?
Yes.
6 years. And whose dream was it? Wasn't it Pharaoh's dream? He had to gather up all that stuff. Getting ready for something getting ready to go down, y'all. You got to gather all this up. 6 years you shall sow your land and shall gather in the fruits thereof. But the 7th year you shall let it rest and lie still. Why do you let it rest and lie still? Because things need to grow. That's just like us. 6 days shall you work, and on the 7th day you shall do what? Rest. Why you need rest? You need rest for your soul. You need rest so you can get up and do whatever it is you got to do tomorrow. But you need a day of rest, or the land needs a year of rest so it can produce the fruits. You ain't got to go pick nothing if you already got everything. The land can actually do what it's supposed to do. But the 7th year you shall let it rest and lie still, that the poor of your people may eat, and what they leave, the beast of the field shall eat.
So the poor can eat.
So the poor can eat. You already got enough. Like they got enough right now. Let's make it make sense for today's world. They got enough right now to where they can just sit their tails down and don't have to ask nobody to do nothing for them no more. To where the poor can actually eat and live. And then whatever's left over, it says that the beast will eat. Because the beast don't come out while the people eating. They scared. There's too many of y'all. They come out when you ain't out there. And they take whatever's left because the Most High is the one that's feeding them.
And if we would do that, would nobody go hungry?
Thank you. Say it out loud. Don't whisper that.
I said if we would do that, then nobody would go hungry.
Thank you. If we do that, nobody will be hungry. Even the poor would be able to eat. The people that's out there on the street, they wouldn't be digging in trash cans.
Yes, come on, say it.
They wouldn't be eating out of dumpsters. They wouldn't have to steal nothing from you because it's already stuff out there for them to eat.
Grab like it's
and live.
That 7th year.
Snatch it right off the tree.
Man.
Not out of the grocery store. That's stealing. But let the land actually live and prosper. Let the trees grow. Let the plants grow. Let the land prosper. So now we can actually eat some real stuff now. Where was I? Oh, and what they leave, the beast of the field shall eat. In like manner, you shall deal with your vineyard and with your olive yard. 6 days shall you do your work, and on the 7th day you shall rest. On that 7th day you shall rest, that your ox and your ass may rest, and the son of your handmaid and the stranger may be refreshed. What does that mean, refreshed? They won't be tired, man. They finally got a day off.
Rest.
They get rest to their soul.
Yes.
They get restored.
Revived.
The same that he just talked about with the years and how the land will rest. He says that's the same thing for you and your household.
Yeah.
For your ox, for your ass, for your sons, for your daughters, for your maidservant, for your male servant. Let them rest. They don't have to work all daggone day, all daggone week, 40 hours a week for what? When that sun go down, everybody should be off work.
I know that's right.
Everybody should be already headed home and inside their homes. Now come that Sabbath day, hey, you off from this day until this day. Even when the sun go down, you don't go back until Sunday.
Shut it down.
And in all things, verse 13, and in all things that I have said unto you, be guarded and make no mention of the name of other Elohim. Neither let it be heard out of your mouth. Say what, baby?
I said, I know that's right. What he said.
Don't let it. Huh?
It says on the Ten Commandments.
It sure do.
Don't speak other gods, because God is a jealous God.
Exactly, but I'm gonna read it one more time. And in all things that I have said unto you, be guarded. Guard it on your heart. Take it to your mind. Let it rest up in there and understand that this is the Most High and why He did it this way, because He wants us to prosper. He wants us to flourish, and He wants to nourish us. He wants us to eat right. He don't want us eating these wrong things no more. He don't want you eating at the restaurants no more. These grocery stores, they ain't doing nothing for you. He ready for our land to actually produce the way that it was supposed to. He ready for the garden. And make no mention of the name of other Elohims, false gods, deities. Neither let it be heard out of your mouth. Don't say and don't speak it of another Elohim. Because what Elohim or Yahuwah or Father or Abba will do something like this to where the people understand, dang, we should have been following this Most High in the first place. Dang, we should have been on this pathway in the first place. 3 times you shall keep a feast unto me in the year. You shall guard the feast of Matzah. You shall eat matzah 7 days as I commanded you in the time appointed of the month of Abib. Mine says Aviv. For in it you came out of Mitzrayim. We came out of Mitzrayim and went, or our people came out of Mitzrayim and went, of the month of Abib. That's the first month. And none shall appear before me empty. None shall appear before me what?
Empty.
Broke.
Yeah.
Ain't got nothing. Because what did we come out with? Substance.
Yeah.
We came out with stuff that we didn't have. Remember, we was the po folk. We was the folk that was working for other folk that wasn't giving us a jackdaw thing. Not a pot to sit or a window to throw it out of.
Right.
We had to work for everything. The Most High says, no, y'all coming out with everything that's rightfully y'all's. Y'all ain't coming out empty. Y'all coming out with everything that you worked hard for and never got for in the first place. And the feast of Quasir, the first fruits of your labors, which you have sown in the field, and the feast of Asif, which is in the end of the year, when you have gathered in your labors of the field, 3 times in a year, all your males shall appear before Adonai Yahuwah. No chametz shall be upon my offering of blood. No fat of my feast shall remain till morning. The first of the first fruits of your land you shall bring into the house of Yahuwah Elohayaka. You shall not seethe a kid in his mother's milk. I'll read that in the message because that one right there. Behold, I send an angel before you to guard you in the way and to bring you into the place which I have prepared. He sends a what? An angel, a warring angel, a guardian angel, one that's going to guide you, one that's going to guard you in the way that you going and bring you into the place which I have prepared. Not the place that you prepared, but which the Most High prepared. He says, I'm going to send the angel to it because y'all don't know where you're going. You think you know where you're going. You trying to go somewhere. But if I ain't sent an angel to take you to that place, you're not supposed to go because they supposed to guard you. They supposed to protect you and they supposed to guide you.
Don't this sound like that live we was having last
Yeah, that sound like the lie, but hey, you know, the Most High has a way of doing things. The brother may not be here, but you can't go nowhere if the Most High ain't sent his angel to guard and protect you because he ain't prepared that place yet.
We was saying that though, if it was meant for us to go over there to Jerusalem, how he was implying we supposed to do, that the Most High would make provision for that. And we just read that right there where he says, I will send an angel before you to make provision for what I need y'all to do.
All praises.
And he's always done that in the word.
Yeah.
From Sodom and Gomorrah with Lot on down. He's always sent an angel.
Man, that book's so heavy, it feel like I've been lifting weights. I'm sitting up there holding that book. That book's so heavy, it feel like I've been lifting weights out of me.
But that's powerful though. Because we got to remember that's how he lets us know what our next move. He going to send an angel. And we going to know what to do.
And you
He
gonna
ain't
listen
going
to
to send us nowhere
That's not
willy-nilly, not knowing what to do.
Yeah, because you're going to
All
go into
over
a
the
place
place.
where it ain't been prepared. That's like when you look at Exodus it was already prepared for them to head over there. Everything that he did, like raising up the water, we always talk about that. But it was preparation. The angels was the ones that was holding them things up. And then you had the cloud by day and the pillar by night. That literally is the thing that was guarding and protecting them. If we ain't got none of that, we shouldn't be going nowhere. I know I ain't going nowhere.
At all.
Hey, Jerry, you kind of look like Rio.
There ain't no,
with that SPF,
there ain't no
3000 on your nose.
provision.
Oh my.
Right.
There ain't no provision when you just going out there doing it on your own.
No, it ain't no protection.
Mm-mm.
We can go out there all day and say we, you know, like the brother said, he was waving the what was it, the feathers and the wine and the pitch and whatever else the stuff it was he's doing. I understand what he's doing it for,
Right.
but I'm also understanding that if the Most High ain't called us to do that, then we shouldn't be doing that. He ain't prepared that for us yet. Otherwise, we'd be over there doing it all together. And we wouldn't have to leave and come back to a place that he don't want us to be in the first place.
Right.
You'd be staying there.
You will live there, and he'll make provision for you to stay there.
Psalms
And live
91,
there.
for he shall give his angels charge over thee
Over
to
you.
keep thee in all thy ways. He will give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in thy ways.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful. But that was just confirmation to what we was listening to and hearing last night.
Right. Moving on. At verse 21, beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression, for my name is in him. Beware of him. That don't mean be, you know, like actually scared of him. But yeah, you gonna be scared because angels, you just say, you better obey the voice of them. You better listen to them, do what they tell you to do. Whatever it is, because the Most High says, my name is in him.
My name is in.
But if you shall indeed obey his voice, know what the prompt says. If you disobey,
You will pay.
you will pay.
Come on.
Disobey it if you want to. You gonna pay.
Okay.
When our people disobey, what happened to us? He said, I'm gonna send y'all tails into slavery.
And did.
Y'all wasn't so.
He did.
You know why I said that? Cause
I understand, but hey.
yes, he did. But he said, since y'all disobeyed, I'm gonna send y'all into slavery for 400 years. Y'all gonna be in a land that's not y'all's. Y'all gonna be strangers in the land. You ain't gonna know your name. You ain't gonna know that you're Yasharel. You ain't gonna know that you're Israel. You gonna call yourself black. You gonna call yourself Negro, nigga. You gonna call yourself a byword. Some of y'all don't even call yourself that no more. Now y'all call yourself the name of some ancestors from Egypt.
Or African American.
African Americans or BITCHs.
Hello.
But if you shall indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto your enemies and an adversary unto your adversaries. Do y'all know that that's why when they left Egypt, that it was because they obeyed the voice of who?
Most High.
Moses. It was Moses. But it was the angels that was guarding over them, but it was Moses that they was listening to. So he said, I'm going to become an adversary. I'm going to become, let me break that down one more time. I will be an enemy to your enemies and be an adversary unto your adversaries.
Yeah.
I'm going to be that devil to your devils. I'm going to be that adversary to your adversary. I'm going to be, look, all the people that hate you, I'm going to be the ones that hate them.
Yeah, but there are instructions to follow.
Yeah.
To have that where he will do that for you.
And they did. Or as you just said, and did.
Mm-hmm.
And they did. I don't like that phrase. Something about that
And
just don't
did.
sit right with me. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, they did. They followed the orders of Moses.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't follow the orders of Moses, who was put in place as the Most High God, and Aaron as well, don't y'all know that they would have been stuck where they was at? They would have been still serving their enemies. They would have still been in slavery. They would have got hit with all the plagues. But because they decided that we gonna listen to Moses, first of all, he didn't came back. He didn't came all the way back 40 years. He been gone. He didn't came back. He 80 years old now.
Mm.
And Pharaoh, the original one, done passed away. And this new one that they got in play, this sucker right here is crazy.
Why?
He didn't put so much strenuous work on us. Then even took some of our children and put them in them pyramids because we decided that we didn't want, or Moses came over and spoke up. So now, and when I say them pyramids, y'all, I'm talking about they done took our children away today.
Right.
They didn't put them in places where we don't know where they at. They done been trafficked in some more stuff.
Oh, yeah.
These are the people that we serving and they want to act like they ain't the ones doing it. They know. They got the technology to find out where everybody at, but they got the technology to hide their stuff too. Bars. For my angel shall go before you and bring you in unto Amorim and the Chittim and the Perizim and the Kenanim and the Shivim. So this is the Amorites or the Amalekites, the Shittites, the Perizzites, the Canaanites, and the Jebusites. And I don't know what the euphemism is, but y'all can tell me that might be the, I don't know. And I will cut them off. He says, I'm going to cut all them nations off. How does he cut them off? He going to be the enemy to your enemies. He's going to be the adversary to your adversaries. To people that you don't know nothing about, another whole nation of people that they done changed their names to, and they think that they something, and these people that he talking about right here. Yasharel, we got to wake up.
Yeah.
You shall not bow down to their Elohim. Bow down to who Elohim? Cookie eater?
There.
Come on.
What did I say, cookie eater?
They're
Okay, I'm just making sure you listening. Their Elohim. He must be hungry. You shall not bow down to their Elohim, nor serve them, nor do after their works. You shall not bow down to their God, their false God. Nor do what? Do after their works. Because now you doing and you serving a whole nother God, a whole nother deity, a whole nother Elohim. But you shall utterly overthrow them and quite break down their images. What shall you do? Hold on. It said, you shall overthrow them. And then you shall do what? Break down their images. Shut down them altars. Burn them up. Throw them out. Look, it's like I took that, what is it called? Keepsake. Throw that mess out. Let it go. I don't care no more. That stuff got to go. Break down the crosses and all the other stuff that they done told you that is for us. That ain't for us. Them is idols. That's idolatry. That's serving a whole nother God. The rabbit's foot. What else they got out? The four-leaf clover. Break down all of it.
Break it down.
The yoga stuff. Break that stuff down. Kick that out your house. That's why you can't get your children right. You got stuff inside your house that's taking over. You allowing deities in. Young women. Young men.
Come on.
That's why your household is out of order. That's why your children can't sit their tails down. Paul, I know. Yeshua, I know. But who are you?
For real.
That's why they be tearing you up left and right.
Yeah.
That's why your urges be going all over the place. Because them demons has just got a hold of you.
Having a party.
Having a party inside your members. You got the I can't help it. You got the R. Kelly's. What does it say? My mind is telling me no. But my body's telling me yes.
Yeah.
Your mind be telling you, nah, I don't want to, nah, I don't want to sleep with him, nah, I don't want to sleep with her, nah, I don't want to do this, nah, I don't want to do that. But your body be pulling you right on in. Come on in.
Furthermore, you listening to the music, watching stuff.
Say it again.
Doing all that
Listening
stuff.
to the music, watching the stuff, playing with the stuff. Some of y'all playing with yourselves.
Opening the door.
Open the door to the nonsense, and then you wonder why your children don't listen to you.
Put them demons right on.
You wonder why your children follow after what you do. You wonder why they running out the door and going to sleep with Joe Blow.
Ah, that boy. Bars.
Because you don't serve Elohim. Your Elohim, you serve a whole nother Elohim. How you going to be talking about God or talking about Yah and then turn around and try to teach us about it, but you ain't serving it? Make that make sense.
No, they gonna call you out, your children.
Oh, yeah.
If you talking and it ain't living.
Hallelujah. All praise to the Most High. But that's why we got to wake up. That's why we as parents got to wake up. I had to wake up. She had to wake up. Now we waking y'all up.
Yeah.
We telling y'all what we used to do, what we used to be into. Why we had to walk away from it. Why we had to step away from some friends, some family, people just around this world. Why we had to step away from traditions. Because we didn't know that we were serving a whole nother Elohim.
Yeah.
But now that we learned the truth, we teaching y'all the same things. They ain't going to teach you this in school. They ain't going to teach you this in school. I'm just here to tell you.
Yeah. Serving a whole nother deity.
But you shall utterly overthrow them and quite break down their images. And you shall serve Yahuwah Elohim, and he shall bless your bread, your water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of you. Hold on. Hold on. If he bless your food, if he bless your food, the bread that you eat, the things that you drink, he says, and I'm going to take sickness away from you, because that means to tell us the stuff that we eating and that we drinking, it's what's making us sick. Because we serving a whole nother God. I can't bless y'all. I can't fix nothing up if you serving another God. Now, when you stop serving that God, I can fix up everything for you. I can fix up your food to where it's blessed now. I can fix up your drink to where it's blessed now. I can fix up your land, your house, where it's blessed now. And I can take the sickness away from you, the dis-ease out of your bodies.
Hey.
Bars. He said, I will take the sickness away from the midst of you. It won't even be in the middle of your house no more. It won't be in your members. It won't be in your parts. I will take that away from you. But first, you got to come back and you got to serve me. And you got to kick some things out. You got to let me kick them things out of your house, out of your temple. You got to let me purge those things out of you, because it's a lot of stuff that's attached to you that got to go.
That's it.
There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in your land. You know what that just said? They're going to be able to reproduce again.
Yeah.
Anything in your land will be able to produce, not be barren. Now, and I ain't just talking about women. I'm talking about your trees, your plants, and everything. They won't be barren no more. It's going to produce what it's supposed to produce. The number of your days I will fulfill. I will send my fear before you, and will destroy all the people to whom you shall come, and make all your enemies turn their backs unto you. What did that just say, y'all? Somebody help me out. I will send fear before you, and will destroy all the people to whom you shall come. I will send fear in everybody that come up against you. They gonna be scared to talk down about you. They gonna be scared to say anything against the household, because what does that say? Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. If you talk down on somebody or you trying to bring destruction upon them, suffer not a witch to live.
That's it. Say it.
Suffer not a witch to live. Anybody that's talking down on a righteous person, you are a witch. You are a warlock. And this is why you got to get taken out.
You got to go. For real.
All the people of whom you shall come, and I will make all your enemies turn their backs unto you. All your enemies gonna turn their tail and run away from you. They gonna try to stay far away from you. Sounds a lot like what's going on today, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even want to come over here. They don't even want to chill with you. They don't even want to listen to a Saturday teaching. Why? Because they your enemies. They already showed us who they is. The Most High just giving us clarification in his word. All praises. And I will send hornets before you, which shall drive out the Shivi, or the, what does yours say in 28? Shivi. Is that the Amalekites or the Amorites?
Mine says the Hivites, Canaanites, and Hittites.
Okay. Yeah, all them ites. Drive out the Shivi, the Canaanite, and the Shitty. Oh, shoot. The Chitty from before you. And I will not drive them out from before you in 1 year. I will not drive them out before you in 1 year, lest the land become desolate and the beasts of the field multiply against you. By little and little I will drive them out from before you until you be increased and inherit the land.
Come on.
He said, I ain't gonna do this in no year, but when the land become desolate, guess what he gonna do? He gonna give it to who? You. Cause we taking over one city at a time. Oh, y'all don't want to get happy about that? That's increasing your land. That's increasing what they call that? Your not your borders, your territory.
Territory, enlarging.
Enlarging your territory. He's giving you more where you taking over. That's like, oh, I'm finna give you Texas. I'm finna give you Kansas City. I'm finna give you Arkansas. I'm finna give you Mississippi. I'm finna give you Chicago. I'm finna give you Atlanta. I'm finna give you Philly.
State to state.
State to state. City to city.
One soul at a time.
Yeah, one soul at a time. But he says, I will drive them out from before you until you be increased and inherit the land. That's like what I was telling the young man last night. If we go over into a place, we ain't going over to just check it out. We going over to take over.
Take over.
It's rightfully ours.
That's right.
Ain't no time to just be looking at stuff. Oh, I just want to see what the Most High is blessing us with. No, I'm cool. Hey, Father, this is ours. This is yours. Let's take it back. Because when we move into a place, y'all know how I do. When we move into a place, what happened? The other folks get to moving out. Oh, snap. Niggas that moved in, we got to move out.
It's too many of them.
It's way too many of them. They finna start barbecuing. They finna start having parties on. That's what they say about us. But we gonna have parties for the Most High. We ain't gonna start doing it the heathenistic way no more. We gonna celebrate because we got a new land.
Come on.
And the Most High is taking over. Let me switch this boy my arm. And I will set your bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of Pelishtim, and from the desert unto the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and you shall drive them out from before you. I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into whose hand?
Come on.
Our hand.
Our hand.
And we gonna be the ones to drive them out. Didn't I just tell y'all when we move in, they get to moving out?
So I do.
Yes.
Taking over.
All of them. Not just them, but all of them.
Everybody.
It's rightfully ours. You shall cut no covenant with them. You shall make no covenant with them,
deals.
nor with their Elohim. We ain't finna make no deals with y'all, and we ain't finna make no deals with y'all's God. They shall not dwell in your land, lest they make you sin against me. For if you serve their Elohim, it will surely be a snare unto you, a trap
Come on.
unto you.
Unto you.
If you serve their Elohim, if you make a deal with them,
Serve their
you have now put yourself in a trick bag.
For real.
Go ahead, baby.
And we
I gotta
have-
take a drink. My
we
voice.
have done that. I'm going to read Exodus 23. Don't pass on malicious gossip. Don't link up with the wicked person and give corrupt testimony. Don't go along with the crowd and doing evil, and don't mess up your testimony in a case just to please the crowd. And just because someone is poor, don't show favoritism in a dispute. If you find your enemy's ox or donkey loose, take it back to him. If you see the donkey or someone who hates you lying helpless under its load, don't walk off and leave it. Help it up. When there is a dispute concerning your poor, don't tamper with the justice due them. Stay clear of false accusations. Don't contribute to the unalignment of innocent and good people. I don't let the wicked off the hook. That's deep.
I don't let the wicked off. They ain't got away with nothing, y'all. I know they done took us out left and right, but the Most High says they have not gotten away with nothing. He about to pay them back for everything that they have done. Go ahead, baby.
I know that's right. Don't take bribes. Bribes blind perfectly good eyes and twist the speech of good people.
No, here's some money. Look, hey, don't Don't say nothing.
Take
You
no bribe.
you didn't hear nothing. You didn't see nothing. Don't take no money, because otherwise you done joined in. You done made a covenant with them and their Elohim. Go ahead.
Wrong is wrong.
Don't tell him that he was in the house.
Yeah.
Don't take advantage of a stranger. You know what it's like to be a stranger. You were a stranger in Egypt. Sow your land for 6 years and gather its crops. But in the 7th year, leave it alone and give it rest so that your poor may eat from it. What they leave, let the wildlife have it. Do the same with your vineyards and olive groves. Work for 6 days and rest the 7th, so your ox and donkey may rest, and your servant and migrant workers may have time to get their needed rest too. Listen carefully to everything I tell you. Don't pay attention to other gods. Don't so much as mention even their names. 3 times a year you are to hold a festival to me. Hold the spring festival of unraised bread, when you eat unraised bread for 7 days at the time set for the month of Abib, as I commanded you. That was the month you came out of Egypt. No one should show up before me empty-handed. Hold the summer festival of harvest when you bring in the first fruits of all your work in the fields. Hold the autumn festival of ingathering at the end of the season when you bring in the year's crops. 3 times a year all your males are to appear before the master God. Don't offer the blood of a sacrifice to me with anything that has yeast in it. Don't leave the fat from my festival of offerings out overnight. Bring the choice first produce of the year to the house of your God. Don't boil any kid in his mother's milk. Now get yourselves ready. I'm sending my angel ahead of you to guard you in your travels, to lead you to the place that I prepared. Pay close attention to him. Obey him. Don't go against him. He won't put up with your rebellions because he's acting out on my authority. But if you obey him and do everything I tell you, I'll be an enemy to your enemies. I'll fight those who fight you. When my angel goes ahead of you and leads you to the land of the Amorites, the Hittites, and the Perizzites, the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, I'll clear the country of them. So don't worship or serve their gods. Don't do anything they do, because I'm going to wipe them right off the face of the earth and smash their sacred pillars to bits. But you serve your God, and he'll bless your food and your water. I'll get rid of the sickness among you. There won't be any miscarriages, no barren women in your land. I'll make sure you live full and complete lives. I'll send my terror on ahead of you and throw those people you're approaching into a panic. All you'll see of your enemies is the back of their necks. I'll send despair on ahead of you. It will push the Hivites, the Canaanites, and the Hittites out of your way. I won't get rid of them all at once, lest the land grow up in weeds and the wild animals take over. Little by little, I'll get them out of there while you have a chance to get your crops going and make the land your own. I will make your borders stretch from the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea and from the wilderness to the Euphrates River. I'm turning everyone living in that land over to you. Go ahead and drive them out. Don't make any deals with them or their gods. They are not to stay in the same country with you, lest they get you to sin by worshiping their gods. Beware, that's a huge danger.
Do y'all understand that these rules was given to people that didn't follow the rules? It's like they didn't want what the Most High had for them. This is the same thing for us today.
Come on.
How long are we going to sit back and continuously say that this is not us? This is not, yes, this is done away with. We ain't got nothing. How the heck is it done away with? No, it's been washed away from our eyes so we don't get what the Most High wants to bless us with. How many of y'all tired of suffering? How many of y'all tired of working for other folks? How many of y'all tired of your people suffering from dis-ease that they can't get healed from? All we got to do is go back to it.
That's it.
All we got to do is do it one by one, waking our people up one city at a time, or one person at a time.
Yep.
Now we can talk on these lives. We can talk about the word. We can break down the word. And not for self-righteous gain, but to do what the Most High called us to do, which is to wake his people up. I want to go back to something where it said about what the was it the kid? Where it said about the seed thing of the kid, don't put it in a pot. Can you see that verse again? I want y'all to see it where it's talking about
23 and 19.
Yes, read that, please.
Bring the choice first produce of a year to the house of your God. Don't boil a kid in his mother's milk.
Don't boil a kid in its mother's milk. Don't let your kid pass through the fire.
Yeah.
Don't send them through that.
Mm.
Don't give them over to Sheol or to a whole nother god, a whole nother deity.
Is that one of the guys that they used to do that to? Wasn't his name Molech or something?
Molech. Thank you, son. Look, you've been in your word. I'm gonna hold you to that. Yes, Molech.
Mm.
Don't be allowing your children to pass through the fire. Don't be sending them in the fire. Don't be sending them to people that want to use them so they can get some type of youth inside of them.
Right, that part.
Because that's why they unaliving our children left and right, and they want them to be in that system because they feel like it's helping them get their youth or keep their youth up.
That adrenochrome.
Say it again.
That adrenochrome that they put in them bottles.
Yeah. But another thing you can go and watch, go check out Get Out. Go check that movie Get Out. They were talking to you about that. They was taking their eyes, taking their ear, taking their brain, taking whatever they needed for their body. So, yeah, hypnotizing them, which they hypnotize our people. They give them the drugs and have them in all type of ways. And then they start operating on them, taking stuff away from them. Then your child and your son, daughter, your brother, sister, mama, cousin, whoever it is, they came up missing and you don't know where they at.
Yeah, but in a comatose.
We got to wake up from this mess, man. Forget being a celebrity like on that Pinocchio movie that we watched earlier that we talked about. Where is that? What did he say? Hi diddly dee, an actor's life for me.
Yeah.
What good is it be? What is it good to be a celebrity? Wasn't even paying attention to what this man was saying because we wasn't listening that hard.
For real.
He's trying to become an actor and then trying to convert them to be what? Celebrities. And then when they get over there and they think they own this status of celebrity or actor, now they saying that this ain't the life that they really wanted. But you didn't came over here, so you are under our subjection. You are going to serve our Elohim. You are going to serve the God that we serve. This is why he said don't make no deals with them. Don't let them write no checks for you that make your eyes pop out like this and oh yeah, I'm ready to sign it over because you done made a deal with them now. You done fell into the trap that he just talked about. Let me read it one more time in 33. They shall not dwell in your land lest they make you sin against me for if you serve their Elohim in its lowercase or their God, it will surely be a snare unto you, a trap for you.
Beware. That's a huge danger.
A huge danger. I like that one. Beware. Danger. Because it's that is a huge danger. The stuff that they be doing, that's some dangerous stuff to be playing with.
You don't know what you're getting caught into.
It might be dangerous to your body and everything, but it's really dangerous to Elohim, to Adonai. That's who you really messing with. You playing with fire. You play with fire, you might get burned. And he said, chapter 24, y'all ready?
Yes.
And he said unto Moshe or Moses, come up unto El Yahuwah, you and Aaron and Navad and Aviv and 70 of the elders of Yasharel and worship you afar off. And Moshe alone shall come near El Yahuwah. But they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moshe came and told the people all the words of Yahuwah and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which Yahuwah has said will we do. And Moshe wrote all the words of Yahuwah and rose up early in the morning and built an altar under the hill and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Yasharel. And he sent young men of the children of Yasharel, which offered ascending smoke offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto Yahuwah. And Moshe took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the sefer of the covenant and read it in audience of the people. And they said, all that Yahuwah has said, we will do and be obedient. And Moshe took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which Yahuwah has cut with you concerning all these words. What did Moses do? I know I say Moshe, but what did Moses do? First, he announced it to the people. Everything that the Most High had spoke to him, or Yahuwah had spoke to him, he had to go up there on his own. He took others with him, but they couldn't go as far as Moses did. But he came back and he gave them what the Most High told them. And what did the people say? All that Yahuwah has said, we will do and be obedient.
So they will obey him.
If you disobey, you gonna pay. But if you obey, what's the saying for that one, baby?
If you obey.
She gonna come
You
up
will
with it
live
in a minute.
today? Oh.
There you go. That's what there is. If you obey, you gonna live today.
Something I just came with.
I like that one off the dome. See, it ain't just me. If you disobey, you will pay. If you obey, you gonna live today.
There you go.
And verse 9. Then went up Moshe and Aaron and Navad and Avihu and 70 of the elders of Yasharel, and they saw Elohai of Yasharel, and there was under his feet as it were paved a work of sapphire stone, and as it were the body of heaven in his clearness. And upon the nobles of the children of Yasharel he laid not his hand. Also they saw Elohim and did eat and drink. And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, come up unto me into the mount and be there, and I will give you sapphire stones and a Torah and commandments which I have written, that you may teach them. And Moshe rose up, and his minister Yahusha and Moshe went up into the mount of Elohim, and he said unto the elders, tarry you here for us until we come again unto you. And behold, Aaron and Corey are with you. If any man has the matters to do, let him come unto them. And Moshe went up into the mount, and a cloud covered the mount, and the glory of Yahuwah abode on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. And the 7th day he called unto Moshe out of the midst of the cloud. And the sight of the glory of Yahuwah was like devouring fire on top of the mount in the eyes of the children of Yasharel. And Moshe went into the midst of the cloud and got him up on the mount. And Moshe was in the mount 40 days and 40 nights. Dang, that's a long time.
It is.
6 days they was up there. He went away for a while.
Probably cold.
And then 40 days and 40 nights? Huh?
No, I'm just thinking.
What about?
Up there for 6 days and then 40 days.
But guess who he was with?
God.
He was with the Most High, and he was with
His brother.
Yeshua. It said it in the chapter. I read it to you. Yahusha. And Moses rose up, and his minister Yahusha, y'all would say Joshua, but still,
Okay.
he was there. And guess what? They was in protection.
Because of the 10
They wasn't worried about eating. I know that's probably what you was worried about. Like, dang, 6 days. Like, what they gonna eat? What they gonna drink? 40 days, 40 nights.
Right.
Shoot, you up there, you ain't worried about eating nothing. You in a whole trance. You sitting up there chilling like, dang, boy, is this what it's like?
Are we going to eat when we get over?
You in
Shoot.
the presence of the Most High.
You in the presence of the Lord is here.
Oh, that's right.
What is that?
The presence of the Most High is here.
Ain't
I feel it in the
nothing like
atmosphere.
it. Come on.
Ain't nothing like being in the presence of the Most High. But I wish I
You
could
ain't
be in
worried
that
about
presence.
eating when you in the presence.
You ain't worried about that. You ain't worried about no food, no drink. Yo, when we gonna go to sleep?
No.
Or you're talking about, oh man, I'm tired, I'm ready to go to sleep. You gonna be awake, Jer. You ain't gonna be able to fall asleep when you in the presence of the Most High. Shoot, you gonna be awake. You're gonna have so much strength inside of you. You're gonna be able to stand there or sit down, and you ain't gonna fall asleep.
It's either that or are we going to eat when we get over there? That's his main
Well, hey, that's what he always be worried about. Go ahead, baby. You can take off. We in 24. I think we'll do 25. It ain't that long. Yeah. 25, and then we'll shut her down as the spirit moves.
He said to Moses, climb the mountain to God, you and Aaron.
Climb.
Nadab Abihu and 70 of the elders of Israel. They will worship from a distance. Only Moses will approach God. The rest are not to come close, and the people are not to climb the mountain at all. So Moses went to the people and told them everything God had said. all the rules and regulations. They all answered in unison. Everything God said, we'll do. Then Moses wrote it all down, everything God had said. He got up early the next morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain using 12 pillar stones for the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he directed young Israelite men to offer whole burnt offerings and sacrifice peace offerings of bulls. Moses took half the blood and put it in bowls. The other half he threw against the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it as the people listened. They said, everything God said, we'll do. Yes, we'll obey. Moses took the rest of the blood and threw it out over the people, saying, this is the blood of the covenant, which God has made with you. Out of all these words I have spoken. Then they climbed the mountain, Moses, Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and saw the God of Israel. He was standing on a pavement of something like sapphires, pure, clear sky blue. He didn't hurt these pillar leaders of the Israelites. They saw God and they ate and drank. God said to Moses, climb higher up the mountain and wait there for me. I'll give you tablets of stone, the teaching and commandments that I've written to instruct them. So Moses got up accompanied by Joshua, his aide, and Moses climbed up the mountain with God.
It was Joshua.
He told the elders of Israel, wait for us here until we return to you. You have Aaron and Hur with you. If there are any problems, go to them. Then Moses climbed the mountain. The cloud covered the mountain. The glory of God settled over Mount Sinai. The cloud covered it for 6 days. On the seventh day, he called out of the cloud to Moses. In the view of the Israelites below, the glory of God looked like a raging fire at the top of the mountain. Moses entered the middle of the cloud and climbed the mountain. Moses was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights.
Now he had to do a lot of climbing.
Yes, he
I just paid attention. He had to do a lot of climbing. All right, the first time he climbed up, and he had to get orders to the people and let them know that you can't come near this, you can't come here. But and they obeyed, they stuck to it. Then it's now with him and the ministers, and he's got the 12 pillars, or the 12 what did it say? Yeah, pillars for the 12 gates.
Yeah.
And then he
12
climbs
tribes.
again, and it's 70 elders. Then he turns around and climbs again.
Yeah.
And sitting up with, he has some strength to be climbing that mountain. He definitely wasn't afraid of heights.
I could tell.
But you see, every time he climbed, he went to a new height. It was some more that he had to do. And then he had to leave people behind. Each time he climbed, he had to leave some behind. Like, some of y'all gonna be here. All right, I gotta climb to the next part of this.
Right.
It's like where they say you get new levels, new devils. I hate that
For
saying.
real. That's
But
real though.
it is real. So some people, they can't go where the Most High is taking you. Like, they'll be able to go so far, but you can't go over here. You can climb up here with me, but you ain't gonna be able to climb all the way to the top with me, to the tippy top where the Most High got me, where he's gonna have me in subjection. Now y'all know why he up there, right? Here come the
The
commandments.
10 Commandments. That's what's
Here come all the commandments that we must follow. Because at first the people agreed, whatever the Most High says, we will do. Moses, you've been gone for a long time, man. You've been gone for like 47 days, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, it was 6 days, and then it turned into he up there for 40 days and 40 nights.
How old is Moses? I want to know.
I told you he like 80
80
something.
something.
He like either 80 years old or 80 something. But yet still, he's up there on this mountain. This is where we're finna see in this chapter, I think, where it talks about what was going on while he was up there with the Most High having a conversation. Y'all ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Woo! Because I ain't gonna lie, this Bible is heavy. And Yahuwah spoke unto Moshe, saying, speak unto the children of Yasharel, that they bring me an offering of every man that gives it willingly with his heart. You shall take my offering. And this is the offering which you shall take of them: gold and silver and brass and blue and purple and scarlet and fine linen and goat's hair and ram skins dyed red and antelope skins and shittim wood, oil for the light, spices for anointing oil, and for sweet incense, onyx stones, and stones to be set in the ephod and in the breastplate. And let them make me a sanctuary, that I may dwell among them according to all that I show you, after the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of the instruments thereof. Even so shall you make it. What is they making? The Ark of the Covenant. And they shall make an ark of shittim wood, 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and a cubit and a half breadth thereof, and a cubit and a half the height thereof. And you shall overlay it with pure gold within and without. You shall overlay it, and shall make upon it a crown of gold round about. And you shall cast your 4 rings of gold for it, and put them in your 4 corners thereof. And the 2 rings shall be in the one side of it, and the 2 rings in the other side of it. And you shall make staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold. And you shall put the staves into your rings by the sides of the ark, and the ark may be borne with them. The staves shall be in the rings of the ark, and they shall not be taken from it. And you shall put into the ark the testimony which I shall give you. And you shall make a mercy seat of pure gold, 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and the cubit and a half the breadth thereof. And you shall make 2 keruim of gold of beaten work shall you make them in the 2 ends of the mercy seat, and make 1 cherub on the one end, and the other cherub on the other end. Even the mercy seat shall you make to the cherubim on the 2 ends thereof, and the cherubim shall stretch forth their wings on high, covering the mercy seat, and their wings and their faces shall look one to another. Toward the mercy seat shall the faces of the cherubim be. And you shall put the mercy seat upon the ark, and in the ark you shall put the testimony that I shall give you. And there I will meet with you, and I will commune with you from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubim which are upon the ark of the testimony of all things which I give you in commandment unto the children of Yasharel. The commandment of who?
The children.
Of Yasharel. So all of this is being built up, and their testimonies inside of it, but it's got to look a certain way. It's got to be a certain way that the Most High wants it to be for his people, not for everybody else. Let me remind you, this is only for Yasharel. This is a testimony for Yasharel. 23. You shall also make a table of shittim wood. 2 cubits shall be the length thereof, and the cubit, the breadth thereof, and the cubit and a half, the height thereof. And you shall overlay it with pure gold, and make thereto a crown of gold round about. And you shall make unto it border of a hand breadth round about, and you shall make a golden crown to the border thereof round about. And you shall make for it 4 rings of gold, and put the rings in the 4 corners that are on the 4 feet thereof. Over against the border shall the rings be for places of the staves to bear the table. And you shall make the staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold, and the table may be borne with them. And you shall make the dishes thereof, and the spoons thereof, and the covers thereof, and the bowls thereof, and to cover withal of pure gold shall you make them. And you shall set upon the table showbread before me always. This is how we supposed to present ourselves, and how we supposed to be when it comes to the Most High. We don't go to the Most High the way that we should, because we don't have the things that we're supposed to have. We don't have this ark of the covenant. We don't have these testimonies of everything that we're supposed to do. And you shall make a menorah of pure gold. Menorah right there. Menorah of pure gold. Of beaten work shall the menorah be made. His shaft and his branches and his bowls, his knops, his flowers shall be of the same. And 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it. 3 branches of the menorah out of one side, and 3 branches of the menorah of the other side. 3 bowls made like unto almonds, with the knop of a flower in one branch, and 3 bowls made like almonds in the other branch, with a knop and a flower, so in the 6 branches that come out of the menorah. And in the menorah shall be 4 bowls made like unto almonds, with their knops and their flowers. And there shall be a knop under 2 branches of the same, and the knop under the 2 branches of the same, and a knop under 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches that proceed out of the menorah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was just trying to count them. Their knops and their branches shall be of the same, and it shall be one beaten work of pure gold. And you shall make the 7 lamps thereof, and they shall light the lamps thereof, that they may give light over against it. And the tongues thereof and the snuff dishes thereof shall be of pure gold. Of a talent of pure gold shall he make it with all these vessels. And look that you make them after their pattern, which was showed you in the mount. Woo! That is a lot.
I'm gonna have LJ read that.
Go ahead.
24.
Yep, read loud, son.
All right. He said to Moses, wait, you said 24.
25.
25.
God spoke to Moses, tell the Israelites that they are to set aside offerings for me. Receive the offerings from everyone who is willing to give. These are the offerings I want you to receive from them: gold, silver, bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet material, fine linen, goat's hair, tanned rams, skin. Oh, okay, this is the list of the skins. Dolphin skins, acacia wood, lamp oil, spices for anointing oils and fragrant incense, onyx stones and other stones for setting the ephod. Is that how you say it? Ephod and the breastpiece. Let them construct a sanctuary for me so that I can live among them. You are to construct it following the plans I have given you, the design for the dwelling and the design for all its furnishings. First, let them make a chest using acacia wood. Make it 3 3/4 feet long and 2 1/4 feet wide and deep. Cover it with a veneer of pure gold inside and out. Make it of pure gold inside and out. And make a molding of ground all around it. Cast 4 gold rings and attach them to its 4 feet, 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other. Make poles from acacia wood and cover them with a veneer of gold and insert them into the rings on the sides of the chest for carrying the chest. The poles are to stay in the rings. They must not be removed. Place the testimony that I had given you in the chest. Now make a lid of pure gold for the chest, and an atonement cover 3 3/4 feet long and 2 1/4 feet wide. Sculpt 2 winged angels out of hammered gold for either end of the atonement cover. 1 angel at one end and 1 angel at the other. Make them one piece with the atonement cover. Make the angels with their wings spread, hovering over the atonement cover, facing one another but looking down on it. Set the atonement cover as a lid over the chest and place in the chest of the testimony that I will give you. I will meet you there at set times and speak with you from above the atonement. As holders for the poles used to carry the table. Make the poles of acacia wood and cover them with a veneer of gold. They will be used to carry the table. Make plates, bowls, jars, and jugs for pouring out offerings. Make them of pure gold. Always keep fresh bread of the presence on the table before me. Make a lampstand of pure hammered gold. Make its stem and branches, cups, calyxes, and petals all of one piece. Give it 6 branches, 3 from one side and 3 from the other. Put 3 cups shaped like almond blossoms, each with calyx and petals. On one branch, 3 on the next, and so on. The same for all 6 branches. On the main stem of the lampstand, make 4 cups shaped like almonds, with calyx and petals. A calyx extending from under each pair of the 6 branches. The entire lampstand fashioned from one piece of hammered pure gold. Make 7 of these lamps for the table. Arrange the lamps so they throw their light out in front. Make the candle snuffers and trays of pure gold. Use a 75-pound brick of pure gold to make the lampstand and its accessories. Study the design you were given on the mountain and make everything accordingly. And that's
25. I pulled up a picture so y'all can see exactly what was described. And this was the ark. This is the Ark of the Covenant. This is a picture that I got off of Google. but y'all can see, and it has the names of everything. You can zoom in if you want to. It has exactly the way that he told him to do it and how it should look. This is actually ours. And these people today, y'all can close your books up. We ain't going to go into 26. But these people today, there's people that actually have this Ark of the Covenant, and they know that it's not for them. They know that it's for Yasharel. And they have what's rightfully ours. They have the actual real books that's for Yasharel as far as what we're supposed to be doing. So this is what I would like everybody to start doing, to go to the Most High about what's rightfully ours. Let's get our stuff back. Show us where it's at so we can get our stuff back. We can get our Ark of the Covenant. We can get the books back. We can get everything back that's rightfully ours. But his people, not everybody else, his people, Yasharel, because he will hear us when we cry out to him. Remember, we the people that's getting abused. We the people that's getting taken advantage of. He hears the cry of the widows and the fatherless children. He hears that. So let's start crying out to the Most High. He says, if my people who are called by my name will do what? Will cry out to me, will humble themselves and pray to me. I will do what? Heal or fix their land. I will fix their situation.
Yes.
Let's start doing it in punches and bunches. Let's start doing it in large numbers. Let's wake everybody up. Share this live, repost it. Go check it out on YouTube. But Shalom, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. That means peace be unto you. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.